Today, let's try to build an amortization schedule together. In this scenario, if I take out 25-year mortgage of $500,000 from a bank charging 5.25 per annum, compounded semi-annually with monthly payment, build an amortization table for the mortgage. Let's go back to Excel to enter all those key informations. First, we have the term of the mortgage to be 25 years. And we also have the mortgage amount to be $500,000. Next, we have the rate of the mortgage to be 5.25% per annum, compounded semi-annually. We know that we have the monthly payment for the mortgage. Therefore, we first need to convert the year into months. To do it, we just need to type the periods here and just use the term multiplied by 12 to get 300 months. The next step is to convert the mortgage rate into monthly interest rate. To do that, we need to convert the given annual percentage rate into effective interest rate. We will type the effective rate here. We will use the effect function. The rate we want to convert is 5.25%, and because this semi-annual compounding, we have a trace of compounding period, so we put the 2 there. Let's change the format back to percentage. Next, we want to find the annual percentage rate compounded monthly. So we need to just use the nominal function and refer to the effective rate we calculated, and because we have 12 months per year, we just put the 12 as the amper. Let's change it back to percentage rate. And next we want to find the periodic monthly rate. So then we just need to use the nominal rate divided by the 12 to get the monthly effective rate. Let's change it back to percentage. The next thing we want to do is to build the amortization table. The first column, we have the number of periods. In the second column, we have the monthly payment. And third column, we have the interest paid. In the next column, we have the principal paid. And the last column, you got the ending balance. Let's fill the table with 300 periods. First, you just type 1 here, and then select this, and select all the column, and then click here, select series, and then put the 300 here, and then click OK. We got the table filled with 300 periods. Next, let's delete the first 3 empty rows. Let's find the monthly payment. So we need to use the PMT function, and then the rate has to be referring to the monthly interest rate. The amper would be the number of period, which is 300 months, and then the present value is the mortgage that you borrowed, and then that is just enter to get the monthly payment of $2,979.59 per month. We usually don't like the negative payment here, so we just put a negative sign in front of the P in order to change it to positive. To find the first period interest rate, we just need to use the initial mortgage balance multiplied by the monthly rate to get the interest paid first period. Obviously, to get the principal paid, we just need to use the monthly payment, subtract the interest paid in order to get the principal paid in the first period. Next, to find the ending balance, because the first period we only have paid $815, we just need to use the mortgage amount and subtract the principal paid to get the ending balance for the first month. We know that the monthly payment is not changing over the period, so it would be the same for all the months. To find the interest, we just need to use the ending balance of last period, multiply by the monthly interest rate, and press F4 to lock the cell because we just have one monthly rate. We notice that for the next month, the principal paid would be calculated using the same formula. We just need to drag the formula down to calculate the second month principal paid. It is just the monthly payment minus the second month interest paid in this row. To calculate the next month ending balance, we just need to use the last period ending balance, subtract the principal paid in the second month to get the next month ending balance. The last step is to fill the table. In order to fill the table, you just need to select the second month auto cell and then double click to fill the table. Notice that in the period 300 we have zero balance, so it means that after the 300 period, so we have paid down the mortgage. Basically, the amortization table is done. Let's find out some useful information from the table. If you have a 5-year fixed rate mortgage and you want to know the outstanding balance at the end of your mortgage term, you just need to scroll down until you see the 60th month. And let's highlight this row with yellow. The table tells us that after 5 years, the outstanding balance of your mortgage is $444,256.88. If you were to renew your mortgage, you were to renew this amount of mortgage in the next 5-year term. That's all for today. Thank you.